Well, you wake up, some of us have work, some don't. Some people go to class, some don't. It's a bit messy, this system. You're born, thrown into a life for 18 years of hard studying. After that, you get a piece of paper with the signature of some random dude you've probably never heard of and end up hanging it on the wall. But in life, everyone on this planet has an escape. Some have it by finding love, others find their escape in family or friends or whatever brings them joy. But when it comes to me, to be honest, I don't really think love exists anymore, or there was even anything like that to begin with. People come into your life for so many reasons. Some are here for a lifetime, some are here to teach you a lesson, and some stick around for a season. But love? Nah, I don't think I believe in that bullshit. Well, through the years, being a teenager isn't that easy. It never is, actually. You go through puberty, trying to get accepted by the society. And don't get me started about this shallow, self-absorbed society who thinks showing power maybe through social media or material stuff makes you some sort of king. Bullshit. Never mind, let's get back to what we were talking about, which is the escape. Well, growing up, you get to meet new people. Everywhere you go, you start socializing. And new people always bring new things into your life. You see, it all started with a puff 5 years ago. So, I wake up every morning like normal people usually do, brush my teeth, barely have time to get dressed because, well, you have to have that extra minute like every other fucking morning. But it's fine, you got used to it. That's what they want you to be. They want you to get used to it. Like, who are you to tell me I have to wake up every morning and go to class? Like, fuck the system. I don't want to learn while stuck in between four fucking walls. Nah. I want to get out there. I want life to teach me languages, cultures, experiences. I want to make a bunch of mistakes and learn from them. I don't want to sit and waste the best years of my life looking back at some professor teaching me all about nothing. I'm stuck. Okay, we went off subject again. So you get to class, get to listen to some random dude for a few hours, then leave. You don't have time anymore. You're just stuck there. It's like you have to. Well, if we're gonna be honest with each other, I'd rather be in some other country all homeless and shit, with some tent and backpack on my back trying to discover why. Why was I thrown on this planet? Don't you? Have you ever thought about that? What am I doing here? What's my purpose? Or what am I good at? I might be good at juggling. I don't know. I've never tried it, but I might. Isn't it pathetic how it just goes on and time passes by and we're just existing for the system, not doing anything that really matters? All for our ridiculous lives conducted by those who empowerment rules us? Okay, so you're done with class, it's almost time to get to work, but we live in a country, well, how can I say this in a gentle way? Isn't it evolving so much, So you go to work and just get on with your job, doing what you're told, once again, trapped in this cycle. You finish your shift a few hours later, tired as fuck, you're on your way home, you can't even feel your legs, and it's like your brain isn't functioning right. And that's when you need your escape the most. It's dark outside, the sunset, you're all alone. Maybe not alone though. You hear a beautiful sound, this melody going through your ears to your brain. You light it, take a deep breath, and that's it. That's just it. You feel like you're far away from everything and everyone. Like you're on top of the world, sitting in your favorite spot. The same spot you go to just to sometimes admire the view when you feel like everything around you is falling apart. That's right, you feel better, you're calmer, it helps. But this isn't how you really get to escape everything. Like I said before, these are the best years we're going to have. So why waste it? Anyways, we're still in the middle of the week, waking up every day, going to class, having a shitty lunch, shitty job, and the shitty paycheck every month isn't gonna make up the fact that I'm still stuck in this routine I'm obliged to live in. And then comes the weekend. Here's a serious shit. This is my escape. This is what we've been waiting for. It's some kind of weird maybe, a little bit dangerous or even illegal, but who cares? You're already against the system. In your head, you fucking hate this. How your days and nights are going and you're just bored. You have to let it out or else I think it could drive us crazy. Now let's talk about this madness. This good, crazy, addictive kind of madness. The type that makes your heart beat faster. The rush. The I don't know what's happening here. Or what am I even doing here? I already told myself too many times. I already did, goddammit, that I would never come back. But eventually I did. Because you just end up getting bored again and again until this takes over. It's time. It's time to get ready, shower, dress up, get your raving glasses. Yeah, you heard me right, my raving glasses. Since you're going there, you have to make a phone call. Yeah, I know buying drugs is kind of illegal, especially in my country, but who cares? If they actually cared, they would have done something to stop it. But no, they don't want to stop it. They're using it as manipulation to get more tourism around. Maybe illegal shit attracts more people, more tourists. Or is it the danger that consumes us to the point where you just ignore everything and let it go on? Do you think they even care if I care about them or not? Of course not, because you've been there before. You told them all about it. Did they care? No, of course they didn't. All they did was criticize how much of an embarrassment you've been and how you could go down this path. But you don't have to understand, you know? I understand you. And I think this is way more than enough for me to understand. That this life made you slaves to itself and the way you live it, or even how you accept your surroundings and more. But who cares again? Ego death happened a long time ago when you understood how this life could be so complicated and so trivial at the same time. So you just decided to live it your own way, in your own goddamn universe. And surely, not everyone was welcome to come knock on the door of your book. This is your story. I was really precise with who I let in my circle. Like, if you don't belong here, it means you don't. And I don't mind telling you all to move the fuck away because it's the wrong cover for you. This is the wrong book. You don't belong here. There is way too much darkness, way too much damage for someone like you to be let in. All of this in your head, it makes you think that you're going crazy. Actually, everyone surrounding me thinks I've gone mad, like I lost it. I ain't rational anymore or emotional. I don't care about anyone or anything, but somehow, I don't know how, but somehow I managed to keep it up. With everything going on around me, I stay positive, but sometimes I swear there's an unbearable pain. Okay, all of this is so confusing, I know, but I barely understand how all of this is getting through to you. But you know, you'll end up understanding it somehow. Just be a little patient. Let's get back to the story now. You're here. You feel your heart beating at a normal rate. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? I've been gone for a bit, but now that I'm here, I can feel it. I can feel what made me fall in love with this escape in the first place. As you arrive, the music goes through your ears to your head. You start dancing a little. The drugs start to kick in, and suddenly everything is brighter, and you start to feel comfortable. You're free. You're enjoying the moment. You're all euphoric with all kinds of crazy emotions right now. You're dancing, hallucinating somehow, drinking, socializing, and being treated like normal. Crazy, right? Like, they made me feel like this. This is where I belong. This music made me feel I am safe here. Like it would never leave my side. Not even for a second. Like every time I needed her, she's been here since. You're beyond excited, said once Oliver Kaletsky. You feel like you're in between reality and illusions. You lose it. You literally lose it for maybe a second or two before asking yourself the real question. Is this real? Is this fucking real? Did I really make this happen? Heavy breathing. Everyone is screaming out of their minds while listening to the music. I could try describing it, but I guess it would be useless because I know I couldn't. It's just for like a second that you're out of your mind, off your body. You even feel like your heart's about to stop. You want to scream. Oh God, all you want to do is scream, maybe even howl. You can't control it anymore. It's just that emptiness you have inside you isn't empty anymore. And for the first time this week, you're actually happy. You think it's the drugs. Of course they have something to do with it, but it's not the entire remedy. The real one is the one making that feeling show when you've been numb for so long. The escape is making your soul feel alive, again dancing to the sound of the god. I could go on and describe how much this is it. This is my personal opinion. It should be everyone's escape. Music. Music is a higher revelation than all wisdom and philosophy. It actually is. It's the door to everyone's inside, to everyone's heart. It's the part of our daily routine. It's freedom itself, but words could never really describe what the heart really feels. Black screen, music stops. It's already 9 in the morning. The numbness starts to take over again. The darkness, the reality, the conscious part of our minds start to wake up. You even get to the point where you ask yourself, like actually ask yourself, was this all a dream? Was it real? I did not feel real. I was so happy. It was like life and afterlife all gathered in one moment. Or maybe it's just like the meeting point of two rivers, the confluence point, everyone, everything in between. You never want it to stop because that's it. That's it. That's how long you can escape this insane reality without going all mad. It's all just crazy sometimes. How can someone live in this pathetic life when at the same time there's so much greatness and adventures to be done and to be lived? I really tried to figure out the best ways I can. And what is better than experiencing life itself and the most unique, euphoric sensations? Is this life? Is this what we're here doing? We were born into this fucked up system where apparently our only escape is going through whatever they don't allow us to do, to find a little joy in this miserable routine that we call life until one day it's not anymore. And in between, all you can do is hope that eventually you get there one day. The fucking end, bitch.